Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I will be doing a Pandahall collaboration video and I am going to do a tutorial on how I make my flower dangles. I have done a shorts video on my flower dangles before and I was asked if I could do a tutorial, and this is one of the things I have made in the past, but I also have grabbed from Pandahall all of these beautiful flower petal beads, and I am going to show you how to use these and make many different versions. I have also stored them in the storage container I got off Pandahall. I've got all of these beautiful colors to work with. I also grabbed one of these flower beads as well, and I'm going to show you how to use these also. I love making dangles, and guess what, you guys? So far, I have all of these made, and I'm going to quickly show you so you guys know what I'm talking about when I say flower dangles. So, using the craft aluminium wire, I have been making these and using these flower beads. These can be called spacer beads or flower beads. I love the frosted color. I love the details and the shape. And you can combine different size flower beads. Like this one here, I have this other one which is from my personal stash, which I was going to combine with these to make my flower dangles. I also use some gold bead caps and things. And I also use things like this, like gold ball. And I also use things like this as well. This is a rhinestone spacer bead that's also available at Pandahall. And I use things like this as well. I also do use things like, let me show you. So these, I'll put it on my fingertips so you know. So these little gold bead caps, you can use those. You can also use, let me show you another kind. This one has a little jump ring stuck in it, but you can use little bead caps like this as well. Okay, and then you can also use, let me show you another kind that I have. I'll show it to you. Let me show you these and you'll get to see. So I have this one here. Can you see how pretty it looks from the top? See that? Then I have these ones that I made. And if you look at this one has another flower bead on top. And then this one here has another different kind of red color flower bead. This one is where I stacked 3 together. You can get so many different looks using these flower beads. This one is a purple-white combo. Then I added another purple there. Can you see? I have this one here where I stacked 2 together. And then I just used one of this and finished it off with the gold bead cap at the top. This one has this yellow petal on top of the purple one. And then I added that gold bead cap there. Then I added a tiny bead on top. And then I also did 4 seed beads at the bottom to give it a different look. So you can dangle it from this side or you can dangle it like this as well. It's entirely up to you. Whichever way you do it, it looks pretty. Then I have these ones here. So this is where I used that rhinestone bead spacer with the bead on top of the petal. And if you look at it from the top, don't they look so beautiful? And then you can see these gold details from the side as well. I have so many different versions. This one I combined the purple with the pink and the yellow. And this one I did green and yellow combo. Can you see? They are so pretty. Then I also did this one with 2 white frosted one. And I added a blue bead cap in the middle as well, or bead, flower bead. These are the single ones. And that's the double one as well. They are very, very pretty, you guys. This one I did 3. I stacked 3 of those together to make this. And this one is a 2. And I put a gold flower bead cap at the bottom of this bead. Finished it off with another tiny bead cap at the top. So you guys get the picture of what I've been doing. And you can combine many different colors together as well. Like this one, I put the fuchsia color next to the orange one. Then I added another orange glossy one on top, finished it with yellow. See that color combo? So pretty. And then this one here, see? It is just so, so pretty. You can do the finishing touch differently, but I am going to show you the simplest and easiest way to finish it off by just curling the wire like this. So I have so many and they are just so, so pretty. And I'm going to be gifting these in my future winners happy mail. Isn't that beautiful? And I, of course, will be sharing these with my future happy mail to my friends as well. Look at them. They are so pretty. You see? There's just so many different ways to make this. And we are going to make several together. So, let me just turn this around a bit. Give myself some space. And then... well, actually, we'll do it like this. Okay, I'm going to move these already made ones to the side. Move those to the side. Look at my flower garden happening over here. So pretty. So, what I do is, if you have head pins like this, you can use things like this. See, this is the ball pin because it's got the ball at the end. If you have things like this in your stash, you can use those, of course. But I don't have a lot of those. I have rheumatoid arthritis, so it's easier for me to use a craft wire when I'm doing my bead dangles. And this one, I believe, is a 20 gauge wire. And what I do is I chop it. I cut the wire using the wire cutter, like this one here, in about 2 inches long. And what I do is I curl the end. So you start off with flat piece. What you do with the round nose plier, you put it at the end of the wire. Then you just have to curl it all the way. Then it gives you this. And then you just have to close it a bit so there's no gap there. Okay. And then you straighten the wire. So using this, so you can buy head pins like this already cut and shaped for you. But because of my hand, I like to use my craft wire. So we're gonna start now, and let's do before you put anything like this on, because this has a big hole as well, I like to start off by putting some bead cap. So I'm going to put this type of bead cap down like this. And then I'm going to use my blue. And then it looks like this. See? It's already very pretty just doing this with the bead cap and the frosted flower. But we are going to add something in the middle. And you can use pieces like this as well. This is another bead cap style that I have. And you just layer. It's like making paper embellishment, but I'm layering with bead pieces. So I absolutely love doing this. This is another thing that I absolutely enjoy making is beaded dangles. So now we're up to here. You can add a seed bead or a pearl bead, anything that would look like a good size to fit in the middle of this flower. So let's experiment. You don't have to use blue. You can use yellow as well. See how pretty that looks? You can of course use white. I'm sure you can use pink as well, but we're gonna go with this yellow for this one. And then you can just wire wrap it now, or you can add little extra detail by adding on another tiny bead cap like this. See? See the different look that you get? Then we're just going to curl it. But I cut the wire a little bit too long, so I'm going to snip it off. So give yourself about this much. And then you grab your round nose plier again, put it at the end, and all you're doing is curl, move it to the top, curl, move it to the top, curl, move it to the top, and all the way until it reaches that bead top, okay? And that's all you need to do. See, it's finished now. And look how pretty it is from the side. You can look at it from the top. You can choose to dangle it like this as well. Or you can choose to dangle off a chain this way as well. It is just so, so pretty. So that's a single one I did to show you. Let's do a double petal one. So we're going to put the round nose plier at the end of the wire, curl it all the way around, and make sure that there's no gap there, okay? All right. Then I am going to maybe choose a pink seed bead this time, and you can put that at the bottom like this. And let's go ahead with the pink tones. So we're gonna choose this color, and then I'm gonna put this color on top. And you can place it like exactly on same way, right on top of each other like this. And then you still get to see the two different tone of color. But to make it more pretty, you can just slightly move it to the other way so that it overlaps like this. Now we're gonna add things to the middle. I also have different kind of flower bead caps like this. So I'm going to use this. And I can tell you that Pandahall has many wonderful selection. So when you go shop at Pandahall, make sure you guys use my discount code to save you 10% when shopping there. Now I'm going to add another pink seed bead that will fit into that bead cap that I added to the top. Now look at this, you guys. You see how pretty that is? It is just so, so pretty. So I'm just going to cut it off a little bit at the top. And we're going to put the round nose plier right at the end. We're going to curl all the way around, move it to the top. Curl, move it to the top, curl, and curl, and curl all the way till it reaches that top part of the bead. And then we have this made. See, you look at it from the side. You can look at it from this side. It's just so, so pretty. I have to make it a little bit more tight. So you've got to keep curling until it's a bit tight so that the flower don't move. Okay. Okay. There you go. See, it's just so, so pretty. Then let's do another one. So I'm going to make the curl, and we're going to insert another end bit. So let's go with some of these. You can go with this, or you can choose like a gold ball. Let's try the gold ball one. Okay, like that. And then we will do another version. Let's do, now I'm going to do the 3 one, okay? So I'm going to do white. And then I'm going to choose another pink. And then I'm going to put it like that. And then I'm going to put another one on top so that it's like this, Okay, can you see? Then in the middle, I might add one of these. Okay, and then I'm going to add maybe, oh, let's add rhinestone one. Like that. Or actually, I'm gonna take off that pink one. See, you can always change your mind. I'm gonna put the rhinestone one on top like this. Then I'm gonna find a bead that will fit that rhinestone spacer. Let's have a look at I have another pink bead container here, but then I also have another one on my left. So I'm gonna see what I can find. This one can do that, but I think that one is slightly too big for my rhinestone spacer. So I'm gonna find something a little smaller. Let's try this one. I think that one's a little bit too big as well. Okay, I'm gonna go open this one. And then I'm going to select this one, this pink pearl bead. And it's gonna look so nice. Look at that. You see that already? Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. And then we are just going to, I always like to allow myself enough wire length so that I can always chop it. And then we are going to curl, 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 curl all the way. And then I have this. It's just so pretty. Okay. Let's do another one. You don't have to mix the colors. You can choose to use the same color. So let's do another one with the pink seed bead at the bottom. And then maybe we will go with 2 of the same color of this one. This fuchsia hot pink one. And then we're going to slightly move it to the side. Then I am going to add one of this acrylic one, and it's now looking like this. Can you see? I hope you guys can see this well. And then I am going to add something else in the middle. Let's go with this color and see how it is. Like that. Can do that. But I don't like that color. It's a little too dark for this one. So I'm going to go with different one. Let's see. Where was that? Oh, this one. Was it this one? I have another pink one before. Not that one. I think I want to go with this color. Yep, that's better. And then I'm going to finish it off with another tiny flower bead cap at the top. Like that. And then I'm going to cut a little bit off. Just a little bit. And then we're going to roll all the way like this. Okay, so I have this as well. It's just so pretty. Look at it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Can you guys see that? So pretty, right? Okay, now let's do another one. I can tell you that this is very addictive. Like, I just kept coming up with newer combination and I just didn't want to stop. It's just so fun, you guys. So fun. Okay, I'm gonna go with yellow seed bead, and then I'm gonna choose a yellow one. I'm gonna do yellow pink combo. Okay, yellow pink combo like this. And then we will add one of this, like this. See? Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Look at it. Oh my goodness. And then we're going to add this color to the top. Oh my gosh, look how pretty that is. So pretty. Oh my goodness. And I think this one I don't have to put anything else. I'll just, it's a little bit still long, so I'm gonna chop a little off. I think leaving about 1 inch at the top to wire wrap like this is nice. Okay. Look. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, these are just so pretty. So you can come up with so many different color combos and just keep on making them. So much fun. Let's do, let me just move this to the side. Let's do another gold ball at the bottom. And oh, I forgot to close this properly. And then we're gonna do a red one. Oh, that one's broken. I do red and orange. I'm going to slightly move it in different direction. Oh, I just dropped it. Okay. And then we're going to add this one here, like this. And then I am going to add this color on top, like that. And finish it off with another flower bead cap at the top. Like that. So pretty. Oh my gosh. And then we're just gonna curl it. Curl, curl. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Look at that. Oh my gosh. I love it. Love it so much. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how else you can do things. So you can do 3 combo, but separate them by using the seed bead. So what we do now is, I'm gonna go yellow, and then we will do yellow, and then another seed bead, like this. And then add another yellow, and then do another seed bead like this, and then add another one, and we're going to add, then now we're going to finish it off by adding this like that. Oh, actually, no, I'm not going to do that. We're going to use this one from Pandahall. And then we're going to add that to the top. And we're going to finish it off with a purple seed bead on top. Like that. And then what I'm going to do now is just curl it. Then you have this to dangle off something as well. So you can hang it this way, or you can choose to hang it this way. Either way, it looks really pretty. Okay. Let's just do one more and then I will finish it off. And it's entirely up to you. I've been using smaller beads for the center, but you can choose to use a bigger size bead as well. just depends on how you want it to look. There is absolutely no right or wrong way of doing this. It's just all about having fun, okay? So I am gonna try green and pink combo. I think that's gonna look nice as well. And I'm gonna add this. Then I'm going to try this one here. See? You can go with a bigger size for the middle as well. And then I am going to finish it off with one of these on top. You see? And then this one is a little bit long. So now we're going to curl, 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 curl. There you go. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure you guys go check out Pandahall, and when you're shopping there, make sure you use my discount code so you can save some money when shopping. Thank you so very much. Let me once again show you all the beautiful combos that I've been making. I had a lot of fun. See how this one I used the bigger one at the top? So you can do whatever you like. So pretty. Thank you so much everybody for being here, listening to me, and I hope you give this flower dangle a go. It is just so addictive and so super pretty. Thank you very much everybody. Bye for now.